Introducing your new Ariel. What's up, travelers, and welcome to the hill I will die on. See, we got some casting news for the new live-action Little Mermaid, and it is fire! Of course, Twitter is ablaze about it, and that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about how every time I hear someone talk about the Little Mermaid, someone always has to say that Ariel gave up everything for man. And as someone who adores this movie, who can quote it word for word, I'm here to tell you, you're just plain wrong. Let's get into the movie, shall we? The scene opens, you got a bunch of seamen up there collecting some fish for dinner probably, and the orange one, let's call him Nemo. Nemo escapes and he's just, oh, that's great. Then he takes you on a tour under the sea, right? You see this celebration going on. There's this big concert. You're introduced to Triton and Sebastian. Sebastian wants to introduce you to the daughters of Triton. Quada, Andrina, Arista, Atina, Adela, Alana, and then there's the youngest in her musical debut, the seventh little sister that they're presenting to you to sing the song Sebastian wrote. Her voice is like a bell. It's our sister, Ariel is not here. She is not here. Cut back to Triton, and he's mad. Ariel, what the fuck? Oh, Ariel pops up. She's like, she is so far from the concert hall. It's not even funny. What's she doing? She's exploring a sunken ship with her best friend Flounder, who's such a sweetheart because he really doesn't want to be there, but he follows her anyway. They go in, they explore. Oh my god, look at this. It's so amazing. Flounder, of course, is like, yeah, it is. But what is it? I don't know, but I bet Scuttle will. Cool. Okay, can we get out of here now? Flounder, relax. Nothing's gonna happen. She lied. Because then a shark attacks them. They swim away. They get away. They go up to the surface to go meet Scuttle. Scuttle is their information guy. I mean, he's an idiot, so he doesn't know anything. He's sitting there playing with the telescope. She calls out to him, "Whoa! Mermaid off the port bow! Ariel, how you doing, kid?" Whoa, what a swim. Because he was holding it backwards. I don't think it's that excessive in distance, but whatever. So, she asks him, "Hey, what is the stuff we found?" "It's a dingle hopper. Humans use these babies to straighten their hair out. A yank here and a twirl there and voila! You got an aesthetically pleasing configuration of hair that humans go nuts over." "Alright, what about this one?" "Oh, this one I haven't seen in ages. This is wonderful. Abandoned, bulbous snarfblat." Now, the snarfblat dates back to prehistorical times where humans used to sit around and stare at each other all day. It got very boring. So humans invented the snarfblat to make fine music. Allow me. So, Ariel remembers, hey, there's a concert. Oh, I gotta go. She rushes off. This is where Ursula comes in, the antagonist. "Yes, hurry home, princess. We wouldn't want to miss old Daddy's celebration now, would we?" "Haha, celebration. Oh, bah. In my day, we had fantastical feasts when I lived in the palace. Now look at me. Wasted away to practically nothing, banished and exiled and practically starving, while he and his friendly fish folks celebrate. Well, I'll give them something to celebrate soon enough. Flotsam, jetsam. I want you to keep an extra close watch on this pretty little daughter of his. She may be the key to Triton's undoing." So there you have it. She, right off the bat, Ursula latches onto Ariel. I think Ariel is going to be easy to manipulate. She is. She's the youngest of the daughters, and she has her head up in the clouds. Really? Did you expect anything different? You know, movies got a movie sometimes. Suspension of disbelief. The next time you see Ariel, she can't get out by her father. "I just don't know what we're going to do with you, young lady." "Daddy, I'm sorry. I just forgot. Thanks to your careless behavior, Sebastian, careless and reckless behavior, the entire celebration was, well, it was ruined. That's all. Completely destroyed. This concert was to be the pinnacle of my distinguished career. Now, thanks to you, it's the last stock of the entire kingdom." And Flounder, loyal to a fault. "But it wasn't her fault." "Yeah, first, the shark chased us. Yeah, and we tried to, but we couldn't. And then he And then whoa, oh, and then we were safe. And then the seagull came, and it was this is this, and that is that. That piqued Triton's interest. Seagull? Oh, great. You went up to the surface again, didn't you? Didn't you? Notice how he said again? Take note. This is a regular occurrence in Ariel's life of her being obsessed with the surface. Ugh, Ariel, how many times must we go through this? Many more. So he yells at her. He tells her that this is his house, and he's gonna obey his rules, right? And she gets upset. She's 16, angsty, and rebellious. So she swims off to her cavern of wonders, where she sings her 4-minute song, Part of Your World, about how she wants to be on the surface. So I'm pretty sure we're about 20 minutes into the movie where it's wholeheartedly established that the surface is what holds Ariel's interest. Then she goes up to the surface again. What's going on? There's fireworks, there's dancing, there's music. What's going on? Oh, who's that handsome man over there? He's pretty. Ooh. She's smitten. Right? Come on, we've all had, well, maybe not all of us, but, for the most part, we've all had those dudes we're kind of obsessed with. Whether or not we believe we can get with them is irrelevant. We've all had some obsession. Or maybe it's not with a person. Maybe it's with, food, where you can't stop eating Snickers bars all day. Oh my god. I do that with Twizzlers. The ship goes boom. Ariel saves his life. Ursula sees that she's smitten with him. Ooh, I can use this, right? So Sebastian wants to nip this in the bud. Hey, the grass isn't always greener. Our water is better. Under the sea is where you need to be. Of course, she's 16, angsty, and rebellious, so she doesn't listen. Flounder has a gift for her, so she swims off. And while she swims off, Sebastian is over there blabbermouthing the Triton, who's like, I think Ariel's in love. Yeah, it's with a human. Oh, wait. Not only did he blab about who Ariel was in love with, he showed Triton where her sanctuary is. So he came in mad as hell because his daughter's not listening to him, so that's understandable. And he wrecked her shit. Now, whether you agree with his assessment of humans and his warning and his parental authority, that was extreme. It was cruel and unnecessary. And he left her distraught. He didn't try to comfort her and say, you know what, I understand. Maybe this have gone too far and I'm so sorry, but you gotta know, I'm just looking out for you. No, he's like, boom, bitch, and then left. So she's crying, she's distraught, and she tells her best friend to go away. Flutz and Jessamine go, hey, how you doing? So we know see who can help you out. No, get out of my face. Get out of my face. She did tell him to go away at first, because again, she just wants to be upset and cry. But they're like, are you sure? Are you really sure? Hey, look at that. Remember that handsome guy? Huh? Yeah, the sea witch. Wait, for real? She is distressed. 16, angsty, and rebellious. She goes with the eel. I know, I get it. This is where she gives up everything for Eric. But again, you gotta watch it again, right? She enters the cave. She's already kind of... Is this a good idea? Ursula's like, listen, you're being rude. Get your ass in here. Ursula needs to manipulate Ariel into doing what she wants so Ursula can get the Triton. The whole thing is Ursula is using Ariel to get to Triton. So she's going to do her damnedest and whatever she can to convince. Hey, so I can make you a human. Really? Yeah, and I can get you your man. Really? Yeah. Oh, wait. If I become human, I'll never be with my fathers or sisters again. That's right. But you'll have your man. It's like dangling some water in front of a thirsty person, right? And she's 16, angsty, and rebellious. Oh, and you need the penny. But I don't have I'm not asking much. Just a token, really a trifle. You never even miss it. What I want from you is your voice. My voice? But I want my voice. How can I? You'll have your looks, your pretty face. And don't underestimate the importance of the body language. Ha! Now, this whole Next part, she's going over there how men don't like women talking. They don't like when women. They think gossiping is boring. They only like a woman that look pretty and stand there. It's all very sexist and disgusting. But there's one key thing people are missing about this song. Ursula's singing it. She's a villain. That's the point. I don't know what you expect from a villain. And if you watch Ariel throughout I know it's kind of hard to watch Ariel because Ursula just kind of stills the scene every time she's on screen. But Ariel is thinking about it. She is doubtful. And Ursula sees that. So she dials up the pressure. She's all up in her face. Hey, I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much. Just your voice. There's lights. There's loud. She's back and forth and she's like, if you want to cross the bridge, my sweet, you gotta pay the toll. Take a gulp and take a breath and go ahead and sign a scroll. Lesson doesn't know I got it, boys. Boss is on a roll. This poor, unfortunate soul. And even in there, she's kind of like, fine. Peer pressure. It's the thing. When I was 16, I handed over my phone number. I was extraordinarily uncomfortable about it. But the dude was just like, he wouldn't stop. And so I handed it over because I figured it's better to just get him to stop talking to me before I got off the bus and just handle it later. So I don't blame her for doing something stupid at 16. We were stupid at 16. I'm still stupid and I'm almost 30. So all that, wasn't necessarily just for Eric. Eric was not the reason Ariel signed over her voice. He was the catalyst. He was the sprinkles on top of that delicious caramel sundae with fudge and a cherry on top. And I get it. This is one of those things where it's like, oh, it's insta-love. And that's why I love the newer Disney films. Except, can I just point out that the only time we hate insta-love in Disney is when the main character is female? Because I never hear anyone give Aladdin shit. I never hear anyone giving Tarzan shit. I never hear anyone giving the Lost City of Atlantis shit. Now, granted, that's because it's an underrated classic and it's already under the radar. But look, Aladdin instantly fell in love with Jasmine. People don't say anything about that. Tarzan was legit going to leave the jungle for Jane. Milo gave up the world to go live under the sea. But no one slams these dudes. They only ever slam the female characters. I mean, where are we drawing the line here? The tip or the balls? And I swear, it is like women can't do anything. We're not allowed to have anything. We have to be put in these specific boxes to please people. And the funny thing is, considering how everyone claims how sexist The Little Mermaid is for how they treat women, we turn around and do the same thing. Oh, women need to be in this box. You could only be pretty and stand there. Oh, that box is terrible. But women can't love because fuck women. You can't have it both ways. You can't get mad for someone for putting women in a box and then turn around and put women in your own box. That's not making any sense. Ariel's ultra feminine. Now, growing up, I wasn't, but I still loved her. It's probably because of the music, and I'm really a big fan of that. But I don't see this whole issue that people are seeing with the film when it's in the confines of what it's supposed to be. Movies got a movie. You can't have certain things your way if you want the movie to still pan out the way it does. Now they can add a little bit of more depth to Ariel's character, because the whole thing is like, oh, what's the moral of the Little Mermaid story? What's the point? What are you learning? You're learning not to take things for granted. Because after Ariel gave up her voice, now she was aware that she may not be able to do things without her voice. But then she saw just how hard it was to do things without her voice. How hard it was to learn how to walk on legs. It's a great way to teach people to not take the things they have for granted. That's how you gotta see it. Don't just look at the one aspect of the villain manipulating a 16-year-old angsty, rebellious teenager, but look at it as a growth, because again, she had to clean up her mess. Triton only fixed so much. Ursula was still trying to take over the sea, so she fixed it. So she did learn from her mistake, and that's a good thing. If I haven't entirely convinced you that maybe we need a second glance at these Disney classics, then that's fine. But if I have, please drop a like, a comment. Let's have some discourse. So if you like what you see here and you want to keep seeing more, feel free to subscribe. I make new videos every Wednesday, except for yesterday because I was going through some things. Anyway, you want to keep up with me and you want to keep hearing my overly opinionated stuff, you can follow me on social media. All my links are linked down below. Oh, I'm also twitching a lot more. I'm playing My Time at Portia. I'm playing Grand Theft Auto. And I just started Detroit Become Human. Whew! And it's a blind run. It's the first time I'm not looking up the path. I've never played a game where I haven't seen where the paths could lie before I chose them. And it's really bothering me. Anyway, this is like the 10th time I've recorded this because it kept getting too long and I can't make it any shorter than this. Alright, I just gotta go. I gotta go. Hopefully I got my argument out in a precise way that understood by everyone. Later days.